What's up, everyone? How are things? As always, I hope everything is going well in your world. As you can see, my world is great right now. I got it all set up. I'm up in Nicolet National Forest. I stopped at the grocery store, got a bunch of food, and gassed up my truck and was like, what do I want to do today for a video? And I thought, well, I've been doing a lot of videos specifically on gear, but I haven't shown everybody overlanding, like actually going out and overlanding. So if you are passing through the northern Wisconsin area, this is a spot you might want to check out. It's free camping. And this is just north of Lakewood where I'm at. I will show it on a map and towards the end, and I will also put some information on the description. So there are other organizations in this area. KOAR is one up in the Upper Peninsula and the Keweenaw Peninsula. And then there is Wisconsin Overland. If you want to check those out, I will put those in the description as well. They have a lot more information about overlanding in this region. Other than that, I am at a Dispersed site, and the U.S. Forest Service puts these sites out. And I know some people say, well, that's not true overlanding. Well, it was an old logging road that I did have to go down, and it was pretty rough. But I know it's not actual overlanding to some people, but really what you define as overlanding is up to you. If you want to pull up to a regular campsite and you say, hey, I'm overlanding, so be it. Some of us, we want to go climb rocks and we want to just pave our own path. That's overlanding as well. But really, whatever way you do it, it's up to you. And I always say that, you know, it's your adventure and that you make it how you want. So anyway, U.S. Forest Service puts this out here, and they put a lot of these sites right next to really nice locations. In fact, this river right here is a trout stream, and I'm gonna go check that out in a second. I'll take you over there, we'll go fishing. And that's one of the things I like to do a lot. When I go overlanding, I look for something someplace I can swim or fish or something like that. So anyway, let's go overlanding. Let's do it. All right, so I'm gonna get some food here before it rains, because it's about to rain. So I'm gonna get something to drink. Now I know I'm not using my stove right now, since I have this going already. I'm just gonna go old school. I got a little stir fry I brought with. We're having stir fry tonight, I guess. I didn't even put the grate over the top of it. Got 8 o'clock dinner. It's gonna rain. All right, it is getting a little darker. So if you can't see me that well, I'm probably going to, I can obviously edit this a little bit and get it a little brighter, but here's the river. I don't want to get too close right away. I don't want to scare everything. It's just got that culvert right there. And then this is probably around 5 feet deep. But we're gonna try fishes. It's a little later in the day. See what we can catch. Let's try this one. Stuff stinks. Oh, I got a bite. Nothing. We'll come back in the morning. All right. So one of the things that people ask me a lot of times, I come back and they're like, what do you do at night? Like, what is there really to do? What do you do when you go out? And this is one of the things I do. You can see I got my laptop right here. When I'm in my semester at college, because I'm still in college, and while I'm during that time frame, if I'm out doing some kind of camping trip or overlanding, oftentimes I'm doing homework. So I just hook into my hotspot on my phone and I have signal. So I find a place to make sure I have signal, and then I'm able to do that. Right now, I'm working on editing videos that probably I'm working on editing this video right now, a couple other ones, but that's what I do. I'll sit out here. Sometimes I'll do that. Sometimes when I'm in the back, I will put a movie on, throw Netflix on or something, and Amazon, and watch a movie. So that's kind of what I do at night when I'm out here. A lot of times I just sit by the fire, and I don't know, it's just nice to be away from everything. And I think everybody else can agree with that. And that's why you love doing this stuff. So yeah, that's what I do. I mean, I'm pretty much just messing around with my computer when I'm out here because it's a lot of work to do all this. So yeah, the night's about to wind down, and probably gonna jump in the back of there pretty soon and get settled for bed. And then in the morning, try fishing again. And then we'll take a drive somewhere else, check out another spot. So, all right, I'm settled in, and I got Narcos going. I thought my my laptop was gonna work, but it's not. For some reason, it's not working right now. So I just have this little setup here on. That's on my phone. I can show you where I got this from. It's a little thing. It's magnetic, sticks right to that. I'll put that in the description as well. I got this cool little thing. I actually got this at Dollar Tree. It's a little bug zapper, and so I got this in here. Usually I have a screen on. Usually I put a screen on here. I just use magnets and put regular screen over the top of that, but I'm not doing that right now. You can see I got a fan. I like to keep a fan on. I just like sleeping with some noise. A little bit of noise, plus I get some air in here. But other than that, yeah, I'm tired. I'm going to sleep. I'm seriously, we're gonna get up and make breakfast. I'm gonna go fishing and check that out, and then I think we're gonna pack up. We're gonna move on to another place. So, all right, good night, everyone. Good morning, everyone. As I try to wake up, I'm gonna get some coffee, and then I'm gonna go down by the river over here and try some fishing. So I'm gonna grab my coffee real quick. And wake up a little bit, and then get moving. All right, this right here is my Jetboil Java, and it's awesome. It's a little all-in-one type thing. You put everything in it. Get your gas canister, and then you have your lid. Show you how this works. Just put this right through the lid, just like that. I'll actually do a separate video on this too, but it's a really wire thing right here, and just let it warm up. And then there's a little window on here that will show you a second. That little window right on the front, that turns orange and it's ready. Just like that, this detaches. You can see how it's orange like that. That means it's hot enough. So now you just have to put your coffee in. Then you just let it sit. Let it sit probably like a minute or two, and then you're just gonna press this right down, and it pours right out of the top. That's how I make coffee. That's how I make coffee every morning, even at home. I still make it this way. I don't use a coffee maker. I love this thing. And actually, even it comes with a little cup on the bottom. I don't use this. I got my own little cup. And that's it. You just pour it. You get coffee. Just like that. I actually have some left over. Yeah. So, like I said, this is a Jetboil Java. I'm not trying to promote anything. You can't talk. I just woke up. Not trying to promote anything. I'm just saying this is what I use. So if you want, there's other ones out there. You can check them out. I just like this one, and I'll put this in the description. You can check this one out, and then this right here. I think people have seen these before. This is a Rotopack, and there's some that aren't Rotopacks. That's the brand name. You can get ones that aren't. They're water packs, but it's just kind of like a fuel can. So I'll put that in there as well. I'll actually put in there a couple links to some that are cheaper. So if you don't want to buy the Rotopack itself, there's some other ones as well. All kinds of things you can do with this. There's gas cans and things like that. So yeah, that's my morning coffee. That's how I do it, everyone. I had to make sure I don't touch my eye because I was spraying bug spray and I ended up touching my eye, so then I had to like spray in my eye. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit here. I'm gonna have my coffee. I'm gonna listen to the birds. Everything's chirping and waking up right now, and then I'm gonna go down by the river. I'm gonna try to catch some trout. I mean, I know there's trout because I had a couple on yesterday. So when I go down there, I'm gonna show you that you can catch fish around here. And you know, I just wanted to show you guys so that you can do this too. You can go out on these trails in this area if you want to. You know, if you're passing through and you want to overland, it's free. So everything's good when it's free, right? So anyways, I'm gonna have my coffee. Good morning to everybody. Hope your day is starting out well, and I'll talk to you in a second. All right, it's time for some breakfast. All right, now I got breakfast. All right, let me show you. I gotta clean up a little bit. What I do is I'll just put some hot water in my little sink I have. I didn't bring my full kitchen, but I'll just warm up this water, and then I'll pour some other water into the sink. I'll show you that in a second. It's got a little collapsible one that I use. Okay, so this is my little collapsible. Move this over. A little collapsible. You can see it collapses, and you just pop it open. But I'll throw all my stuff in here. Some water in here, and then add a little bit of this water. And get some soap. I like to keep my dish soap in these little containers right here, and then just pull a bit in there. And then I just use a sponge, and then when I'm done, I'll let it dry out. Use it a couple times, and then get a new one. And then for my pans, I'll just do the same thing, kind of. I'll just put water in the pan itself, and then put some soap directly in there and then I'll clean it. But with cast iron, I usually don't put much for soap. I'll put a little bit, but I don't really shouldn't do that. That's how I wash my dishes when I'm out here. Just kind of, it works. So if anything, I just wash them again when I get home. But yeah, really that's it. I'm just gonna clean up. I think I'm gonna get things cleaned up and pack up. I think we're gonna head out and go find another spot. It's just really shallow right here. It's too shallow. I'm trying to make my way to the south branch, but I don't think there's anything. All right, on to the next place. All right, so that is a quick overlanding trip. I figured, I mean, we've been doing videos on a lot of my gear and reviews and specifics of just items that I use. I want to actually get out and do a trip and show y'all that this stuff works and that I use it out here. So I figured I'd come out here and kind of grew up in this area. This is Nicolet National Forest, northern Wisconsin. And like I said, I'll throw it on the map right now and show you kind of the location so that if you're passing through this area, you can just go down one of these roads and find these sites and just pull off and spend a night if you need to. And it's nice because up here, Nicolet National Forest has these sites located really strategically along rivers and lakes and different places of recreation. So it's really nice and convenient, and you don't really have to walk that far to go fishing or swimming or anything like that. So that's what I love it up here. As far as off-roading, if you're looking to do more off-roading and find some more of these trails with your vehicle, I'm gonna give a shout out right now. Wisconsin Overland is the page to check out on social media. And I know that she also, Cindy, her name's Cindy, she also has Northology. It's a magazine that is put out. And they also kind of work with KOAR, which is up in Copper Harbor in Upper Peninsula and Keweenaw Peninsula. So if you're looking to do some really rough overlanding and get into some of the trips and learn about some other places, that is who you want to get in touch with. Look her up on social media. And I mean, there's endless adventures when it comes to that. So I just wanted to give her a shout out because they have promoted a lot of my stuff and kind of helped give it some exposure, and I really appreciate it. So I like to just give back to people helping me. I'm gonna help them as well. And let's see, other than that, I have some more videos coming up, but some stuff right here you might see. I'm gonna go over some of that. I got bear spray, different bug spray, first aid. That's gonna be another one. I do believe in having first aid out here. I think that's the biggest thing, is exposure is gonna get you before anything else. So we're gonna do videos on that. I'm also gonna do some videos on some cool places, some mines. I might go up into the UP and do some exploration of some of the old copper mines that are up there. And yeah, I think other than that, that's it. So, you know, make sure that you like, you subscribe, go ahead and comment, and, you know, converse with me if you got any questions or anything else. And like I said, I'll put the gear that I have that I showed in the video, I'll put that in the description. Go ahead, check it out. You don't have to buy it by any means. Go ahead and just, if it's an idea that's something you might want to buy, go ahead and buy it. Otherwise, other than that, yeah, I'll see you on the next adventure. See you later.